Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Adrienne and today I'm going to take us through another flow on our Pilates Reformer Board. Today's flow is more geared to working your glutes, your hamstrings, your upper thighs, giving you that nice luscious booty. We all want one for the summer, so why not get started on it now? For today's class, go ahead and have your handles ready, your knee pad and your straps. We're going to use all those. We want a stationary mat and a mat underneath our reformer board so it doesn't slide across the floor. Have some water nearby in case you get thirsty, your gripper socks, and then let's go ahead and get started. For today's flow, we're going to start seated on our mat. Go ahead and let your mat be folded in half. And my feet are just resting on my Pilates board. We're going to take our hands one by each, behind each knee, sitting up tall, taking a nice inhale and exhale. Then slowly tilting that pelvis towards your belly button, rounding through that spine. We are going to roll down, bringing our upper body down to the mat. Our head can rest there. Hands can come in a triangle shape right here towards your lower abs. Feet can be nice in parallel position, planted in the board, knees flexed to the ceiling. We're going to take our pelvis, tilting it away from our belly button. You're going to have that natural curve in your lower back, and then tilting it forward towards your belly button. So pelvis tilts away and tilts forward. You'll notice as you tilt towards that belly button, your lower back will flatten, coming into imprinted spine. As you tilt away, you have that natural curve in your lower back. This is neutral spine. Let's take a few breaths here, exhaling out the mouth and inhaling through the nose. Again, exhale out the mouth and inhale through the nose. Find that neutral position with your spine. Your legs are going to come one at a time into tabletop position. From here, arms are going to reach up to the ceiling. So you want to make sure your knees are in line with your hips. And again, your arms are reaching up. Let those shoulder blades flatten and draw down towards your mat. Right hand's going to reach overhead and back up. Left arm overhead and back up. Go ahead and rest it down. Arms will come to the base of the head. Legs will come back into tabletop position one at a time. We're going to go into a single leg stretch. I want you to bring your right knee in as that left leg extends long, lifting that head, neck, and chest if you want extra core work here. And then we'll switch. Left leg draws in as right leg extends. We're inhaling through the nose, exhaling out that mouth, keeping your belly button drawing down towards your spine. You should feel this in your lower abs. That core is active and engaged. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back to tabletop and slowly rest it down. Legs can come back to the mat. From here, go ahead and bring your legs back up into tabletop position, one at a time. Lift that head, neck, and chest again. We're gonna extend that right arm long. We have some toe taps we're gonna add in. As right arm is reaching, left leg is gonna toe tap down and come back to tabletop. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling out that mouth. For 3, 2, and last one. Go ahead, bring your hand back behind your leg or your head, and legs are back in tabletop again. Left arm extends long. This time we're gonna tap that right foot. Reaching with that left arm. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling out the mouth. For 3, 2, and 1. Both legs come to tabletop, and go ahead and rest it down. Taking a nice inhale and exhale here. Maybe rocking those knees from side to side. Then coming back center. Go ahead and reach those arms up to the ceiling again. Legs come back to tabletop, one at a time. On your exhale, go ahead and lower those hands about 2 inches from the mat, and we're gonna go into our hundreds, adding that chest lift if you want. Legs can stay in tabletop or extend. We're pumping those arms. For inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. And go ahead and rest it down. We'll take that nice spine twist stretch, allow your arms to reach out to the sides. Again, knees to the front, your gaze to that back. Sending your breath across your chest and down your spine. Coming through center again, we'll go the opposite direction. Knees to the back and your gaze to the front. Taking that nice inhale and exhale. Coming back, center with the body. Arms are going to be long by your sides. We have some bridging here. For our bridging, go ahead and push the Pilates Reformer Board just a little bit away from your body so you can bring one foot on each of those gliders. Spine is nice and long by your sides. We're going to hinge at the waist. Exhale to lift those hips up to the ceiling. Inhale to lower back down. Just repeating here at your own pace. Feet are in parallel position again. If you want progression, arms can reach up to that ceiling as hips lift. And then lower back down as hips lower. On the next one, let's lift those hips high and hold. As we're holding here, we're going to add a little bit of leg extension, pressing, sliding our right leg out, bringing it back in, Left leg slides out and back in. Try keeping your hips level, making sure you're not lowering one side of your glute, one hip dropping down, but that the hips are staying nice and even. Trying to work, even if your glider gets stuck here, you might have to move your foot without it. Last two. And last one. Feet come in and slowly rest that spine back down. For our next bridge, we're going to change position with our feet, coming to an external rotation. Heels are down, toes spread wide. Arms long by your side again. This time we're going to add in that articulation, tilting your pelvis towards that belly button, peeling that lower back, mid back, upper back off your mat, and slowly lowering back down in reverse. Exhaling as you go up. Again, peeling that spine off the mat. And inhale as you lower back down. In this position, hips should still stay level. And again, we want to focus on that rib cage knitting together. That means we're not flaring out here, making sure your rib cage is pulling inward as you expand those lungs. And again, rolling back down. On the next one, let's go ahead, peel those hips up, lifting those hips high and hold. Our knees are going to come together and back apart, together and apart. For 6, 5, last 4, 3, last 2, and last 1. Go ahead and come back down and rest. Maybe hugging those knees to your chest, maybe rocking a little side to side, taking that nice inhale and exhale here. Maybe drawing some knee circles and reverse. Okay, feet come back down. Again, this time toes are on those gliders. Heels off. Arms long by your side. And when you're ready here, let's go ahead, exhale and articulate, peeling your hips up off that mat. Inhale to lower back down. Again, repeating here at your own pace. Maybe adding those arms in. Hold those arms up, hips lifted. We're going to come onto our toes and lower those heels to touch the board. Toes lift, heels lower. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay lifted in those toes. Knees are coming together and apart. Again, together and apart. Heels are lifting. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Knees open wide and slowly come down and rest. feet come in. Go ahead, take that nice hamstring stretch. Maybe flexing through those feet. Point and flex. Feel it nice and down the back side of your legs. You can take your right leg forward or that left. Legs come back in, and we're slowly gonna roll back up to a sitting upright position. We're gonna go into some inner thigh work here. Go ahead and make sure that your gliders are hooked together. You have that kneeling pad down on your mat. We're gonna come up to a nice high kneeling position. Bring that inside leg down on your gliders. Outside knee is on that knee pad. Hands come to your waist. Pressing to those gliders. We're sliding your legs out and bringing back in. That little side split you're feeling. Belly button is drawing towards your spine. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling out that mouth. We're gonna slide out and hold. As you're holding here, we're gonna do little pulses down and up in our hips. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling out that mouth. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Go ahead, slide it back up. Shake it out if you need to shake it out. Okay, from here, again, knee staying on the glider, stationary knee is on your knee pad. We're gonna slide out. As we slide out, I want you to hold here, arms open out to the side. We'll add that opposite rotation away, come back center, and slide in. So out, rotate away, come back center, and arms go down. Work those obliques. Still, belly button, working towards that spine. You're pulling inward. Feeling those back muscles engage here. Last 2. Last one. Go ahead, draw it in. We're gonna switch to the other side. To do that, go ahead and come down. We're gonna just move our reformer and change positions. So I'm gonna actually bring it to the opposite side of my mat, bring the knee pad over to this side, and then we'll begin. Okay, so my board is positioned, my knee pad is down. Again, we are locked on this side. Make sure it stays locked. Bringing your knee up onto the gliders. Your other knee is on that stationary pad. From here, inside leg is gonna slide out to the side split and come and draw back in. You're sliding out and back. Inhaling through our nose, exhaling out our mouth. Thinking nice and tall in your spine. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale out that mouth. Yes, you guys, on this next one, let's hold. We have our squats. So we're sending our glutes back, kneeling back tall. Those little pulses through our hips. Yes. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring it up, slide that back in. Okay, shake it out. On this side, if you need to, we're gonna go back into those slides, this time adding that rotation in the upper body. So our knee slides out, arms open wide, rotate away, center, and back in. Out, rotate, center, and in. Yes. Your inner thighs are gonna thank you. Still breathing, inhaling through the nose, exhaling out the mouth. Last 3. Last 2. And last 1. Okay, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and come up here, moving our board out of the way. We're gonna reposition ourselves for our planks. Knee pad can be under your knees as you walk your arms out. We're gonna take our hands in line with those shoulders, then lifting up those knees, stepping those toes out, and we're holding our first plank here. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling out the mouth. Belly button is drawing up to the spine. You can add movement if you would like. Toe step out and in. You guys got this. For 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees down and go ahead and rest. You can take one more plank if you would like. Again, adding movement is your choice, or you can just static hold here. When you're ready, again, hands or your forearms can come down to that mat, and we'll step our feet out one at a time. Holding here. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling out the mouth. For 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest it down. Knees can open out to the side as you take that child's pose stretch. Then slowly sit that upright. And we're moving on to some sideline legs. Okay, guys, we're gonna come into some sideline legs. I want you to take your pad, placing it onto those gliders, and we have our strap hooked to that same side of our board. Take your arm, placing it down. Hips are gonna be stacked. You're gonna stay lifted through that side oblique. Make sure you don't lower here. Head is in line with your neck, and shoulders should be in line with each other. We're gonna take this handle, placing it over our foot, and then keeping our heels together. We're gonna go into clam, lifting and lowering. Again, staying lifted through the side oblique, lifting and lowering. Inhaling through that nose, exhaling out that mouth. We're gonna move into an open clam. This time our feet are gonna stay parallel to each other. As they lift, staying parallel to the floor. Again, check yourself, stay lifted through that side oblique. Arm is staying nice and strong. We're inhaling through the nose and exhaling out the mouth. Then we're gonna go into a lengthen through that leg and bring it back into tuck. That nice bend and extend. Nice long leg extension. On the next one, let's extend that leg long and hold. We're going to bring that leg forward and back. Little tiny forward sweep and back. Again, staying lifted through that side body. You're going to feel it all the way up that side leg, that glute. On the next one, stay forward. Supinate your toe. That means point it down towards the floor. And we have little tiny circles here. Circling in one direction. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse that direction. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest that leg down. Tap out your glute if you need to tap out your glute. From here, we're going to externally rotate through that hip and we're going to bend and extend. So send that leg out and come back in. Again, staying lifted through that side. Inhaling through that nose. Exhaling out that mouth. Keeping that leg long. We're going to lift and lower in that external rotation. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, lower that leg down. Tap out that glute and rest again. We can take that handle off that leg and go ahead and switch directions. Okay, from here, we're taking that pad down to the board. Forearm is going down and the strap is hooked at this side of your reformer. Hips are stacked. You have that nice lifted side oblique. Your neck is in line with your spine. And we're taking that handle, placing it over our top foot. Again, keeping those heels together, opening to that clam and closing back down. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling out that mouth. Last 4, 3, 2, last one, stay here. We're going to actually move into open clam. Whole leg lifts and lowers. Keeping it parallel with the floor. You guys got this. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, leg is going to extend long, and we have our bend and extends. Got it. Keeping that foot lifted. Again, we're lifted through the side oblique. Belly button is drawing in towards our spine. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep that leg long. We're sweeping that foot forward and bringing it back to be in line with the body. Sweeping forward and bringing it back. Try not to twist in this body. We want to keep those hips stacked. Again, stay lifted through the side. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that leg back, lower it down. Tap out your glute if you need to. Again, you guys, we're coming lifted. That leg is gonna lift, be in line with our hips, and sweep slightly forward, toes pointing down towards the floor. We have baby leg circles here. Circling our legs in one direction. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling out that mouth. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. We got to reverse that direction. Our circles are going the opposite way. Feel the burn. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, rest it down again. Tapping out that glute if you need to tap it out. From here, we have that external rotation. We're bending that knee in and extending that leg out. So bend in and extend. Last 2. And last 1. We have that sweep up and back down. Nice straight leg, keeping that external rotation. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down, tap out that glute. That handle can come off the bottom of your leg. You can come to laying on your back. Take that pad down. Taking a nice figure 4 stretch here. Crossing ankle over opposite knee. Pulling that leg into the body. Deep inhale and exhale. Then you can switch to the opposite side. Again, ankle over knee. Pulling that in. Taking a nice inhale and exhale. Uncrossing that leg, coming up and over. And you can end today's class taking a nice child's pose stretch. Again, coming to those knees. Knees go out to the side, arms in front. Taking a nice inhale and exhale. Letting that tension go. Slowly coming back up. I hope you guys enjoyed today's class. It was good, felt the burn, and that you come back next week. Remember that you can practice this as many times as you'd like throughout the week, or go back to one of my older videos. And thank you for watching.